Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some UnderRail, shall we? Well, goodness, here we are. And I think the robots are gone. Let's check out Neville. And Neville had... he had some good stuff on him. Bullets. But not enough for what we ended up fighting, unfortunately. I wish those were more useful to me. I mean, that's worth a ton. I could take the scraps and make repair kits and the like. It's just they're so heavy. What's this? Electroshock generator. It's worth something. Bullets, okay. Do. Pretending that there is some kind of secret amazing oddity. Now, these rooms have opened, and I'm praying that they're... Oh, did I see a bad guy back there? Is that a sentry gun? What was it? I rolled initiative, but I don't see what it is. I think there's sentry guns on either side. Let's see about that. Alright, I'll wait. What you got? Yeah. It's a plasma turret. So, I mean, I could take that down, but it's going to be annoying. Do they all have that? Alright, robots down here. Hey, look, a toy robot. Speaking of robots, pick this up to gain 3 points of experience. Now, that's a big oddity. Look at that. We're almost there, people. We are almost there. That door is closed. I'm wondering if the terminal can shut down the turrets. I'm not good at hacking, so probably not, but I dream of that happening. Okay. And then let's go down here. Let me look around. Alright. And let's just see if this does anything for me. There's also these lockers and all kinds of... Let's see if there's a code or something in here. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Nothing in the desk. Man, these desks are garbage desks. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's right. The screen's black. Nothing I can do. Alright, so we're going to fight our way through those things. There might not even be anything good over there, but... And I think we can just safely go back to, the mediator and tell him things went badly. I'm just gonna, nip away at these things by, just cheesing them like I've done so many times in the past. And just go back here. Uh-huh. At some point, I'll be able to leave combat. There we go. I'm gonna need some ether. There's the reserves back on track. Alright, and we'll just go back down here. I'm sorry, I know you don't regenerate. I'm not nice. Wait for pre-med to come back so I can get the full benefit of all my abilities. Now, they actually look like they were gray. So I don't know if these things would have shot at me, but I am just not the kind of person who can, like, afford to take a chance that it's a good idea to let them live. They would probably rip me from limb to limb. Alright. Hopefully that's all the bad guys in here. Alright, I'm gonna end combat. Okay. Remains. Oh, they got big batteries on them. That's always nice. Plasma discharger sells for just an ungodly amount of money. And here's an inventory list. More batteries. I'll take it anyway, just out of spite. We are 8 experience away from leveling up. It's good stuff. Alright, they got a... Oh, look at this. An SYG MPX. An old world 8.6 millimeter submachine gun. I mean, it looks amazing if you are into that. Toggle the main gate. Do it. This is going to be bad. And, oh, here's an old textbook. Well, we got the last one of those. Alright. Now, toggling the main gate might have been a disaster. There's a symbol here. I wonder if we'll see where, like, if I've ever come at this from the other side before. Let's see where this goes. But let me, you know, stealth. Where am I now? Oh, yeah. I've been here. I definitely have been here. I wonder, I mean, because I killed all of the lunatics that were down here. Where am I at on the map now? Lower UnderRail? Interesting. All right. Well, we came full circle. I thought for some reason that I had done that. All right. Well, let's go. Oh, no, wait. That's the way out, of course. Derp. I can't go back up the ventilation shaft. That's not an option. Let's see what's back here anyway, if there's anything I missed. Nope. Alright, so I think Key was just basically saying that that oddity right there was the one that I really wanted to get, and I did. So I think we're great. And we're getting some good electronic pieces. Okay. Alright. So, indeed, let's bail. Empty this place out. And I can actually come back, you know, if I need to. So let's see, which is the best way? From here, if I go up, and to the left, I get back to Core City. I think I came this way looking for the bakers, you know. Let me tell you what, the bakers didn't make it into that facility, because... Or if they did, they would have been obliterated. Oh. Oh, it's some rat hounds. They would have been obliterated by the robots. Okay. Hi. Oh, good old rat hounds. Infinitely spawning. Ruining your life, one rat hound at a time. Alright, so we want to go to the left, although I've never been north of here. Like, I could very well go north and see what the fuss is all about. Oh, I can't from here, though. I'd have to... Right. I'd have to go out and then go on the other side of the tracks and then come over from Core City. I have this sick obsession to, like, want to do that for absolutely no good reason. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I just haven't been there, and I want to get it on. I want to put it on my map. Okay. Well, maybe I have. Bunch of Praetorians. This is a combat zone. The Faceless blockade is right ahead. You're advised to retreat back into the city. Thanks for the warning. Oh, it's the Faceless. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see. Can I talk to him? I mean, we've talked before. Oh. This isn't where you talk to the Faceless. This is where they kill you. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, that's why. Well, no reason to do that. God, what a standoff. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. I want to try to, like, somehow remain civil with the Faceless, but I don't know if that's possible. I mean, I saved that one. But, you know, what that counts for, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to go to the Merchant District and sell this stuff. And then use the brew. Head back to the Institute. Turn in this quest. Explain the good news about Nev Daddy. What you got? Alright. You will buy that. And how many electronic parts? 5? That's actually a lot. I love your style. Appreciate that. He unfortunately doesn't have the best equipment. But I can sell him a bunch of, like, extremely valuable stuff. I wonder what that counts as. Alright. So now he's giving me all his money, and I should take his batteries... and his batteries, and then what else can I sell you, buddy? Oh, I could sell you this blueprint. Can I sell you this generator? I can. Do you have anything I want? I don't want that. Mm-hmm. I don't really care about thought control or temporal manipulation. Yeah, this is fine. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Let me go out here. And let me go over here. Hello, what you got? Please buy all my bullets. And then... how much you gonna give me for that? Pretty good. But that's all you're buying, huh? You'll buy a bunch of fungus. Well, I don't really want to sell my fungus. How dare you? Alright. Hey, buddy, you looking for a really special weapon? Alright, he'll give me all his money, and then he owes me more. So what do I want from this guy? I guess I could just get bullets from him and go right back to her and trade them to get the money. Probably the best thing. He doesn't have any good grenades that I would want. And now we're at what, 374? Getting there, aren't we? Sweet. almost all his money, and we'll do it. All right, we're up to like pretty sizable chunk of change. Awesome. Okay. So I'm just getting a little bit of money out of this deal. So we know that at some point I'm going to need a bunch of consumables to deal with end times, but we're not at end times just yet. We're going to go over here. I'm going to just huff some juice, and we're going to go to University Station. And I'm just going to pay a little visit. To the Institute of Tchort. It's me, open up. Thanks for that. How much money do you think they had to spend on that door? You know, the sliding eye, the tentacles. That's probably half their operating budget right there. I guess I could go drink the alcohol with the dude. If I really felt like it. Uh-huh. Alright, now I don't know if I'm going to save it. I don't know what kind of news I've got for the dude, but where have you been? You've been gone for a while, as I was told. I tracked him down. Tracked down? Magnificent Tchort, tell me what happened. Neville somehow managed to get past the Rassifors guarding the Harpocrates station entrance to find a hidden vent which he was able to crawl into. Get past the guards? There was a minor emergency down in the utility section that could have distracted the guards. Interesting. It never occurred to me that these two events could have been somehow connected. And the vent, very interesting, no? Did he know about it before he... Never mind. Then what happened, brother? I followed him through the vents and ended up in a facility in which he had triggered a security alarm, causing a small army of sentry bots to move in and eliminate us. Try to eliminate us. They're all a smoldering pile of junk now. By the Tchort, tell me what really happened. The situation is far too serious to make jokes, novitiate. As strange as it might sound, that is what happened there. Several seconds pass before he continues. You are serious? By the Tchort, now I've heard everything. So you managed to deal with the sentries and escape. What about Neville? He attacked me on sight and I had to kill him. He died fighting the bots. So he was called by the sentries. I presume you learned nothing of his motives to abandon his duty, no? He babbled some unintelligible mumbo-jumbo at a certain point, but other than that, I learned nothing. I didn't see that. He might have done that in the midst of battle, or because he was off-screen, I just didn't see that. That could have been in my combat log, or it could have happened on the screen in like a text bubble above his head, but I wasn't paying attention to that, so I missed it. Nothing. Right, listen carefully. You don't talk to anyone about this, understand? Not to anyone from preservation or otherwise, not even to Harmost when he returns, and not even to Aiden, may he pardon me. He gives you 400 coins. Now that we understand each other on the matter, let's lighten up the mood for a bit. What do you mean? What I mean is, you are a novitiate. You've done good work for preservation, therefore, Institute of Tchort, and yet you are still a novitiate. I say we change that, no? I've seen enough. You deserve to become a Rassifor, Dr. Incompetent, to proudly serve preservation forces while enjoying the benefits of your well-earned promotion. You will serve to preserve the Institute of Tchort, and it will preserve you too. That's great. Unfortunately, His Excellency is still absent. Actually, I saw him downstairs, and therefore I can't bring this matter to him right now, but what I can do is send you directly to Aiden. Oh, Aiden isn't His Excellency. I thought Aiden was the top dog. His Excellency is something else? Is that Tentacle Man? I'm getting confused about. I thought maybe yeah, Aiden is not the. They named the library after him, but he's not. Anyway, I got to get this straight about. I thought Aiden was the top dog. I'll contact the proto-notary and arrange a meeting with Aiden so that you can discuss your future. His office is behind a set of double doors on the floor above, just opposite the stairs that lead down into the main hall. Thanks very much. I won't keep him waiting. Tchort guide you. Indeed. All right, so now we're 4 experience away. How about that? We do need to go talk to that lady, though. Okay, so the lady is over here, I think. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it and head through. Oh, God. And here she is. I'm very pleased to see you. What can I do for you? Oh, I thought you said to come see you. Maybe I misunderstood. Somebody was like, come see me. I thought they meant you. What can you tell me about the West Wing? The West Wing was in ruins long before the existence of the Institute of Tchort and was always sealed off from the rest of the building. When the Great Earthquake of 24 struck and demolished the library... I think she already told me about this, though. Yep, scratching sounds. Yep. Yeah, I saw all this. See you later. Okay. Well, either I missed my chance or I misunderstood who they want me to talk to. Oh, apply for and successfully finish the gauntlet. I still need to do that someday. Alright, I could go drink his stuff, or I could go talk to Aiden. Let's go talk to... Well, you know what? I don't know if the drinking quest will disappear, but I feel like I should probably just get it done with. It's going to be one of those things that just, like, annihilates my stats and stuff, is what I imagine, but we'll see. I'll just save it. It's the beauty of the save, isn't it? If things go south in this drinking game, I will revert my save file. Do I get to sit in that chair? He's got booze up there. I volunteer to drink. Brother, we're doing important scientific work. We are not doing this out of pure fun. Now, please wait for me while I inform Investigator Octavia that we are not to be disturbed. We're having a party. Look at this. It is a drinking game. Yes, right. Doors closed, table, bottles, all here. Now, I brought out a few samples. A few? There's like 10 bottles here. I've been making them for quite some time, Dr. Incompetent. There's even more I haven't brought out. Now, this batch was made in year 98. Let's start with that. He pours the liquid into a pair of shot glasses with great care, not spilling a single drop and pouring exactly the same amount into both glasses. Then carefully he closes the bottle, puts it aside, and gives you one of the glasses while keeping the other for himself. There, smell it first and tell me what you think. By the way, you never told me what you call this drink. Alcohol. Alco-synth. I thought of different names before, but this one is simple and precise. Now smell it and tell me what you think. Smell the drink. You cautiously smell the drink. The scent is smooth and pleasant with a slightly sweet, flowery note. At least reminiscent of those flowers you have a chance to smell. In addition, it gently tickles your nose without allowing the strong, spirity smell to overpower it and make it reek like cheap hooch. All in all, you find it pleasing. I like it. It possesses a very smooth and flowery scent. Very nice. Apex, I'm glad you like it, and I agree with your assessment completely. Now let us taste it. Take a small sip. As you take the small sip, you immediately feel a warm sensation flowing down your throat and ending somewhere around your chest area, lasting a short period of time before going away. The taste is robust, rich, and has that smooth and mildly sweet flavor you expected after smelling it. Still, it is unmistakably a strong drink, packing quite a punch, and its relatively mild taste could easily fool someone into having too much of it. I don't like where you're going with this, Georges. He puts a hand to his chest and downs it in one go. Oh, good stuff. Very good. What'd you think? Judging by the exquisite smell, I expected much from the taste, and I wasn't disappointed. Very good. I'm glad you liked it. I hope you like the next sample just as well. Let's move on. Uh-oh. He pours 2 more glasses from the bottle. Now, Dr. Incompetent, I took great pride in this batch when I first made it in year 89. By the Tchort, that was a long time ago. Nowadays, I feel it's a bit, no, saying it would influence your opinion. Try it first and we'll talk. So smell it first. He inhales with a smile on his face. Oh, good, good. He places his hand on his heart and downs the drink in one gulp. Smell it. It seems that the smooth and flowery smell of the previous sample tricked you into thinking that this one, too, will gently caress your nose, but instead, you experienced an olfactory genocide. Oh, no. As it creeps through your nasal cavity, it dazes you like a potent drug, blurring your vision and for a moment, and making your head feel as if 2 trains went through your nostrils and collided inside your skull, and you haven't even tasted the thing. I'm going to take it easy. I'm dead. As time flies by and your bloodstream becomes less and less less blood and more alcohol, rather, you start losing your sense of taste and smell and sight and balance. Even the familiar voice inside your head becomes, like, a bit more, difficult to follow. Yes. Georges downs his shot and looks at you, approximately. Tchort, magnificent. That one was good. Oh, what do you say? Smell the drink. You feel absolutely nothing. I don't feel anything. Yes, right. Drink it. Take it. You're unable to taste anything. Excellent. I'm very glad you like it. Apex, Apex. I made this for year 91st anniversary of Tchortism, and it was a good batch. You know how much I love Tchort and Iden and all my brothers and sisters, but unfortunately, they didn't get the chance to taste it. Can I ask you a question? A question? Yes. Why did you choose me to drink with you? There's a good reason for that. You see, I'm cursed by my position, you know. I'm the head of the department and a respected investigator. I've asked people to try some of the liquor I make and tell them what they thought. They all said, it is Apex, principal investigator, Apex. But I know they wouldn't tell me the truth. Like, how do you tell a principal investigator that what he's made with love is bad if it was indeed bad? How, huh? Understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, the other 2 principal directors, Rista and Steff, they're always honest and help me with drinking, tasting the samples, but I simply needed someone who didn't know me for so long, and you came along. I needed valid, biased feedback. This sounds like the justification of a closet alcoholic. He yawns. I suddenly feel so tired. I love how I get the skill drunkenness. That's awesome. I have something to tell you. I'm listening. Let's see. I'll have to do this all again if I say this first option. I saw the Tchortist stealing this thing from a research facility in Core City, and I came to find it. I don't think I really want to open up to anybody in here about that. I just don't think it's a good idea. What do I want to say? I think you're Apex. I think you're Apex too. You helped me test the abortive acid pistol design and brought me that research data. You're Apex. Thank you. Well, time to get the next sample. What about this one? He randomly selects one. What year is that? I don't remember. It's a year. I'll tell you that. It was a long time ago. Maybe when Monsignor Braddock, the Institute's historian, died. Maybe 10 years ago? I don't know. Let's drink. All right. Oh my god. I don't remember coming here. Where am I? I'm in some, like, storage facility. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Am I okay? Is this dude alright? What happened? He yawns. Tchort is evolution. You yawn in unison. How you feeling? What happened? Science happened, Dr. Incompetent. Science. Unfortunately or fortunately, no one in the department or otherwise was there to see how dedicated we were to science. I think that is got some good results, and we'll analyze them later. once my head is well again. As for you, your input was incredibly valuable, and therefore I give you this. He hands you 300 coins. Thank you for your time and dedication. It is appreciated. Do you need anything else? You mentioned protein design. What's that? Pardon me, I suppose I missed explaining that. Protein design is by definition of creation of new protein molecules that will fold or assume a certain shape to certain protein structure, and the whole reason why we would seek to do that is so we can create proteins with completely new or slight varied functions. Since proteins are one of the most important biomolecules with numerous functions, you can see why designing new sequences is such an important task. Yes, right, that should be the gist of it. Alright, I gotta go, buddy. See ya. Alright, so I did get experience. I got 3, so I am 1 off from leveling up, and I got coins. So my house is about to get decked out. But then again, I don't really think I should buy anything right now because I'm in such a bad position in terms of the end game. Like, I might really, really need a bunch of stuff. Grenades, I don't know. Medicine, so I'm going to save my money just in case that's what I do need. Alright, let's go talk to this dude thing. Man. Wow, look at this. They like their alcohol here. I know this is actually Biocore, you know, corporate alcohol, but still, he's left the bottles. Tchort is evolution. Welcome to my office. What do you seek? I was sent here by Mediant Samuel to talk to you about becoming an official member of Preservation Forces. Yes, I was informed of your achievements already by Mediant Samuel. He claimed you possessed all the traits of a true Racifor, one who will use all means available to preserve this institution, as well as Tchort. If this is what you wish, then know that your place among the Racifors will be as certain as Tchort's magnificent. However, we will have to honor the tradition and wait for Harmost to return from Deep Cavern. So that's the big boss, Harmost. For he must attend the ceremony during which you and other novitiates will receive your new titles and duties. If that's what you seek, are you sure this is the path you're willing to take? Are you... Perhaps your heart guides you elsewhere. It's not too late to reconsider. There are more ways to reach one's destination. I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with Preservation Forces. I don't know if he means, like, I could go join other branches. Give me time to think about it. That's not a problem. Right, so I can serve the Institute in other ways. Let me just kind of just say I'll leave you goodbye and then save it on a different file. So I'm going to accept that, but be Preservation. It seems like the easiest thing for me to do. Just go fight stuff and, you know, do normal operative things, but I'll just save it right here on another file in case I want to come back to this and not be part of that. You mentioned the figurine was part of a set. Can you tell me more about that? I could tell you little, for it's due to be unveiled at the 100th anniversary of Institute of Tchort's existence. The set is called Conquering the Surface. Oh my god. And it consists of pieces crafted entirely out of finest materials. The last piece was due to arrive, and one you retrieved. It's called Reaching Man. For the rest, you'll have to be patient and wait just a little longer. Can you tell me about the celebration? Mentioning any details would spoil the surprise. Just know that it will be magnificent. Our institution deserves nothing less. Okay. Can you tell me more about the surface? Have you seen it? What's it like? No, but it exists. Evidence from the old world provides only hints regarding its appearance. I love how they're just like, we think it exists. However, the only certainty is that it is currently uninhabitable. We desire to repopulate it, and for that to succeed, we require change within us. We need to advance ourselves, evolve, in order to withstand its living conditions. Understood. I mean, this is a philosophical, or I don't know if that's the right word, but The difference between the acorn is that the acorn remolds the environment and creates systems to externally bring about this, terraforming of the surface or repopulating, and then they want to change the interior or the individual as opposed to the environment, okay, to make that happen. Tchort possesses that ability, for it's done that, just that for millennia, purposefully adapting whatever necessary in order to perpetuate its existence. In nature, it is accomplished through numerous generations and random chance, but Tchort is different, however. It is a highly desirable trait that we can and must apply if we're ever to succeed at conquering the surface, okay? How do you feel about the Protectorate presidents in Upper UnderRail? UnderRail Protectorate are no threat to us, for we occupy completely opposite parts of Upper UnderRail and have little to no interaction. At least that's the current state of affairs. Their obvious expansionist agenda cannot be ignored, and after observing it in action since their arrival, we have prepared ourselves to effectively counter any unwanted advances. The free drones are a painful thorn in their side, mostly in the north, dare they admit it or not, so we, Harmos, Stavros, and I, believe that they will focus most of their efforts on securing the southern part of Lower UnderRail Junkyard and Rail Crossing, which teem with free drone activity. In addition, the inefficiency of transporting troops and personnel through Core City is one of their other major obstacles. It'll take at least a few more years, according to our estimates, before we need to view them as an actual threat. We will always be one step ahead of them. What do you think about the free drones? They are the antithesis to the Protectorate, a force acting in the opposite direction. It is the nature of politics, an eternal war of conflicting ideologies waged to entities that embody them. Even if the free drones lose the war, the ideology will not disappear, for its most basic building element, the negation of control and oppression, will instead act as a seed for another group, another organization, another entity. Destroying such a basic urge could only be achieved through the destruction of humankind. Fair enough, but enough of politics. It is a time-consuming subject, and I haven't. Was there anything else? How old are you? His answer comes after a slight delay. Revealing my age would be like revealing Tchort's utterly pointless. I'm sure you've deduced by now that I am more than a century old, and I suppose that you are more interested in how I've managed to live for so long. Am I right? Actually, I was just about to ask you that. My age is the testament to Tchort's magnificence and the product of directed evolution. Okay? Thanks to Tchort, we have managed to severely prolong the human lifespan by analyzing its regenerative abilities so that we would be able to directly apply at least some of it to the human genome. We're able to accomplish this through a special technique that allows for genetic engineering of that extent on mature multicellular organisms. The end result, tripled lifespan. Tripled, according to our current estimates, that is, which is most excellent. You would agree? So, is everyone in the Institute going to live to be as old as you? Not yet. Genetic engineering is problematic for the sole reason of having an incredibly delayed feedback. Let's use a simple example. You wish to change a light bulb, you screw one into its socket and flick the switch, instantly knowing whether it is working or not. Simple. Opposite of that, when you're working with living, ever-changing subjects, you have to wait for at least one generation, if not more, to complete their full life cycles, carefully monitoring them before you can be certain that the modifications to the genome do not have undesired, even disastrous effects. It's a slow process, sadly. In this case, I am the test subject. My genome was manipulated well into maturity, and even after a century has passed, we still have to monitor my condition until we're satisfied. For instance, we don't know how would the modifications affect the subject if applied at conception. I hope that was a satisfying response. Okay. Can you describe Tchort to me? It would be most difficult to do so. Tchort is formless. Once its regeneration cycle is completed, however, it will have transformed into a being worthy of finest, beautiful, magnificent description. Since I'm the only one blessed with the privilege of seeing it with my own eyes, you'll have to be satisfied with such a minimalist response. So no one but you's ever seen it. How were you able to prove to people that it existed back when you first formed the Institute? Many weren't willing to believe it unless they saw it with their own eyes. Concrete evidence and knowledge, however, that I had brought with me from the deep caverns was enough to convince most. Over the years, we have proven every claim time and time again, and we still continue to absorb more knowledge from Tchort. Okay. Are you the only one that can communicate with Tchort? Yes. I am the only one that can enter its chamber and nucleus without greatly disturbing it. Despite being unable to speak to me in any conventional way, we're able to communicate on a very basic level, though through a, let's call it a telepathic link, but it's far from such. It's difficult to describe to someone who's never experienced it. While there were a large number of both investigation and preservation personnel present in Nucleus, no one but me is allowed to directly approach Tchort or even enter its chamber, and so far, no one has even tried, which is most excellent. Why can't you move Tchort here, closer to you? Wouldn't it be safer here? It would be simpler to defend, true, but trying to move it in its current state, however, would be stressful and could potentially be damaging to Tchort. Besides, due to its size, our current means of transportation to deep caverns would provide inadequate something. How do you go to deep caverns? We have a way. I understand. So I think I understood. I think Harmost, or whatever that guy's name is not the number one. Aiden is number one, but Harmost is like the leader of the military or something, because Aiden's got to be number one if he's the only one that can talk to Tchort. Let's see. I noticed everyone just calls you Aiden without ever mentioning any title like everyone else. Why is that? Most excellent question, but there is one fine detail you've missed, for Aiden doubles as my title as well as my name. The word Aiden means intellectual knowledge, and I was first given that name by the earliest members of the Institute. The reason is simple. My Tchortist brothers and sisters felt and still feel, I cannot deny it, that I am the one who relays knowledge to them, largely that surrounding Tchort, but from other scientific fields as well. I have proudly accepted this name and substituted it for my former one. What was your real name, then? Reread the original report. That's all I am going to say. Touché. Okay, I'm going to just say I have to leave for now before I make my decision. Alright, so I think I'm going to become a Rassifor. I think you guys said that it doesn't preclude any other quest paths within the Institute if I choose to accept this. I wonder if he just means, like, do I want to pledge my loyalty and, you know, accept the consequences that entails or not. I'm not sure exactly what would happen if I make that decision, but that's what I'm going to lean it to. And we will get into that next time. Everyone, this is a good place to stop the episode. I want to say thank you so much for watching. We did a drinking game. We came back. We almost leveled up. We got a lot of information out of Aiden. And we're cooking. So I'm standing on an eye with tentacles. And I'll check you guys next time. Take care.